Hey, it's Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I am sharing a memory plan with me today. I'm starting with a quick flip through of the last few months in my Daisy planner, and yep, there are a lot of blank weeks, and it is because I got really busy this fall. We moved, and I got sick, and so yeah, just a lot of blank pages, but I have a plan for finishing for the rest of the year. And as you saw, I for some of the weeks I have already printed the photos, which if you've taken the memory planning step-by-step class, you know that the photos sometimes are half the battle. So I am starting with redating this week. The theme for this week is cozy vibes, and I'm only focusing on the first part of the week, so Monday through Wednesday, because when I filmed this, it is actually Wednesday. No, it was Thursday. And so what I'm doing is I'm just gonna memory plan the first part of the week, and then I will show you what the final end result looked like of the week together. But for the first part of the week, I was focusing on sort of the cozy vibes of the sort of fall to winter transition. I am using the Frost and Frolic collection from Cocoa Daisy, with the exception of the Doodles and Dashes washi that is on the top of the page. Now, if you've been here a minute, you know that one of my favorite things to do with pocket cards is punch them for the Daisy planner, and that's exactly what I did here. Oftentimes, the pocket cards that come in the Modern Memory Keeping Kit for Cocoa Daisy can be very easily trimmed down to fit the columns of the Daisy planner. Now, all of these photos, spoiler, all happened on one day, and I am really just kind of making a collage of cozy vibes that represents really sort of the main kind of what happened this week, which was like not a whole lot. I was like drinking coffee, trying to get back into a journaling habit, and so that's what the focus is on this spread. So it doesn't really matter the days that these photos fall on, because technically they all happened on the same day. I'm pulling out the memory keeping sticker kit to use in this spread. I will also do a bit of stamping and then of course use die cuts and things. So at this point I have not adhered any of the pieces down yet, which is rare for me. I usually do that first. But I think I got excited about using that Cup of Cozy stamp somewhere, and I wanted to see if it would work on one of the stickers, and it does really nicely. And so now I am trying to figure out how I want to embellish that today's agenda hibernate image. And I will also go back and use the stamp set that came in the... Did it come in the classified? I'm not sure which kit it came in. Actually, I think it might have come in the October kit. Not really sure. But I did go ahead and stamp the dates across the top. What I'm looking for right now is the other decorative pieces for this grid. I wanted to use a few more patterns, and I also want to use these like shimmery stickers, and they don't show up very well unless it's a dark background, and so I decided to trim some of that paper so that I could write warm and cozy. So cute. And this little element will sort of be at the center of the spread, so almost like a second title. Now I will go ahead and actually adhere the elements to the page. You'll see I am staggering how I place the photos, and in fact I did a bit too much of a stagger and went back and decided to start with the bottom so that everything fits. And because I redated the spread, the bottom horizontal box is just sort of blank space to my brain. And so now it's just a matter of filling in the other pieces of the grid. There will be quite a bit of journaling on this spread, and so that's what that main part of that Wednesday column will be for, which is talking about, my attempt at a change in my journaling habit. And so I'm going to label this section PM pages because I have started to do a bit of journaling right after lunch, and also a new habit of drinking, I think it's called mushroom coffee. It's kind of like a coffee alternative, and so far I like it. It will never replace coffee for me, but I like it, especially in the afternoons, because I feel like it doesn't get me jittery. Not that coffee actually makes me very jittery either, but it feels a lit like, I don't know, it feels like a nice separate afternoon drink. And that's what I am talking about in this spread. So even though this is a memory planner spread and I have it on a planner page, it really ultimately came out to be sort of a grid, just sort of scrapbook layout. And that's okay. That's the beauty of a memory planner, is you can do whatever you like. So now I thought I would fill in, add the rest of the details, but ultimately I decide I'm going to start journaling so I can actually see how much space I have. And I loved using one of these little prompt stickers from the memory keeping sticker kit to begin my journaling. And I switched pens a few times. Current favorite pen is I think it's called the Pilot Precise. It's been a favorite. So you can see I finished my journaling, and then I included the tag die cut on the bottom. I didn't like the sentiment on the tag, and so I'm trying to cover that in a way that doesn't look too strange. And I like the sweater, but I don't love it with like the blue background, and so I decide to matte one of the clear stickers on a piece of scratch paper, and that's what I was looking for, and I love it. I'm going to include the little border to make it look almost like a piece of washi, and I will add this in 3 places so that it creates a visual triangle. And I'm coming to the end of this spread, and I will show how I ultimately used a journal card, the back of the journal card, to document Thanksgiving, and the rest of the spread for this week at home. I'm just looking. I'm filling space. That's ultimately what I'm doing. I'm just filling little white pieces of white space. And that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks again. Bye.